And we're back. All right. So every show will be perfectly calm, perfectly peaceful, right? Because I'm always at peace. I'm always living in peace. I'm good. My life is gorgeous. My life is beautiful. And like I said, I have full control over my life. So again, we have folks on the internet who are disgruntled at my success, and they're mad at reality, right? Like I said, God provides. You see these wireless headphones here, all this stuff. God provides me. I do all this moving. Don't have to think about it, nothing, right? You're going to be seeing me dealing with mosquitoes while I'm talking to you, so don't mind that because they're going to keep losing. There's like five of them on me already because I already got them. Um, but that's the thing, people started talking. They weren't making any sense. That's as far as it goes. I corrected everybody. You've been proved wrong again. Like I said, don't open your mouth if you're not going to say facts because you're going to get made to look silly every time. This is a debating platform. We are here to talk. We are here to talk about the facts. Okay. Again, it is not my fault that I'm wealthy and successful and I've been successful my whole life and all of you failed. Okay. You can try to stop every opportunity for me as you had. You can try to stop me from working and then go on like you did because you called every job. And then you can go online and try to, create fake frustration by then saying the opposite thing because you want to have your cake and eat it too. And trying to act like you're telling me what to do. But you can't tell me anything because, well, I'm the wealthiest man that's ever walked this planet. Let's go ahead and get the cat out the bag. To date, right? Let me get all these mosquitoes. Watch. Playing with none of them. Gotcha. So, like I said, we all know what it is. We've been knowing this since day one. Like I said, this is a man's world. It always will be. I'm living like the Great Gatsby. What do you mean? I saw one of you, this guy on the Cash App, right? And I don't need to speak your name. I could care less. You know what I mean? He sent a couple of donation of $10, and I guess he's feeling himself and thinks he's doing something, and I guess he feels like I don't know, like maybe I don't even know, like I mean, am I asking for too much? I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, there's nobody else donating. That's why we have to have multiple donators so that the burden doesn't fall all on one person, right? But this being nice stuff game is over. I mean, you donated $10 a couple of times. You didn't move mountains for me. I appreciate it, but like I said, any of y'all who don't want to support me, you can go ahead and skedaddle. I don't need none of you. Thank you for the free money. Goodbye. Um, so again, you have to understand why would I accept and be happy with breadcrumbs when I'm $1 million dude? Me, I don't get $10 sent to me. People that hold me down send me thousands. That's just reality. That's been reality my entire life. So, like I said, I'm sitting on this estate. I own billions in equity. I own buildings that are worth billions of dollars. This is all concrete, hard fact. What they can't deal with, basic reality, right? Um, own this estate, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist. Got your piss. My own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every single month. That's wealth. And that's what wealth is: investing, investments, equity. Again, I am the teacher. You can tell me nothing. You will not talk back to me. You will sit down in my class and you will listen. So, again, what is your issue? You haven't stated anything. Some people just can't think, man. Some people just very confused and they out here lost, right? And I just think it's funny how folks on YouTube think that I care about anything they have to say or they're affecting me. I could care less. I have fools that talk to themselves because of me, because they're stuck in a delusional stupor, because they can't handle my success. At no point have I been affected by that or felt that or cared or anything. I've just been chilling, being rich. This is rich. Wealth is rich. Anything else ain't wealth and ain't rich. What are you talking about? And cash is not king. Cash means nothing. Again, I've explained it 8 billion times. I have nothing to explain. I was set up and targeted for making more money and spending more money than your entire government and anybody who's ever walked the face of this planet. I am the richest man that ever existed, still to date. I am the most powerful man in the world, right? And I happen to be Batman because I go out in the street and what? With my bare hands, come up against criminals and I win. So, I mean, is there anything anybody can really say to me No, these people are fans. They adore me. They admire me. And you just have some folks that are, stuck in their obsession and delusion. And I have news for you. Nobody cares. And you will never do nothing about it. Okay? Ever. I'm not John Lennon. I'm Tyree Sneed. I'm the incomparable, immortal Batman. Ain't nobody going to ever do nothing to me or with me. I promise that. That's common sense. So all that talking, yap, 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 yap. But like I said, ain't nobody gonna do nothing, and folks won't even come see me. Unbelievable, man. You just make yourself look worse and worse. Now, on that note, let me go ahead and go in on your boy over there who's a stalker and stalked my past relationships, Tone Space, Mr. Anthony, right? Since you want to keep running your mouth. I documented and I have a screenshot of your video, sir, which proves what I've thought about you since day one, that I think that's your jacket. I think that's what you are. hmm I think that you, and again, all of you out there, right? Like I said, I'm not going to give him any shine. Nobody knows who you are. They don't care about you. You don't have a channel. You have no business being on YouTube. You don't have a platform. I mean, it just is what it is at the end of the day, right? So you're not going to get any attention off my name. That's number one. Number two, you're not clever. But yeah, I took documentation of that video you just put out. I knew that that's what you were. I knew it. I just knew. I knew they all were. Tone Space is one. Lamar Wills is one. Phoenix is one. Oh yeah, I got to add Brutally Lauren's name to the federal indictment list. I keep forgetting that. That was the name I was forgetting. Oh, and Ratley Jones. Yeah, all these people that they get online and they think they're scary because they're doing acts of domestic, you know what, but ain't nobody scared of you. And I'm not going to continue to deal with anything further. I'm going to go ahead and do what I want and be comfortable where I live and move around and do what I want. And my whereabouts, you will never know. So, like I said, when people want to play games like this, I mean, that's a very serious thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these dudes, they try to act like they're confident, but it's all a fake front and it's all fake. You know what I mean? And then like they be trying to act like they so like full of bravado on the internet, but you're not. They're all cowards. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, what's y'all's excuse, bro? Like I said, how come nobody has a face to face conversation? I'm tired of asking. It ain't never going to happen because these folks avoid me like the plague because they terrified of me. But yeah, Tone Space, let me remind you of reality, brother, since you want to have your people come over here and try to tell me anything that doesn't exist in delusion because, oh, they're just jealous of me, right? Look at me how I'm living, bro. Like, look, bro, you see that palm tree? That's mine. I own it. Yeah. Everything over here, right? I got a mansion. That's where I'm at. So I'm lamped up, right? I'm on my estate. I'm rich. I live in a resort where you want a vacation and can't even afford to come, right? Every day. My life has been riches every day, wealth every day. Now all we're going to do is talk money and success, and I'm going to materialize more money and through affirmations and more wealth, teaching you all how to manifest through speaking and through the spirit right in front of your eyes, just like I've been doing. I don't ever have an agenda. I don't ever come disingenuous. I've been nothing but genuine, right? Like I said, I didn't even finish what I own. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit. I had over 70,000 shares of a company. You know how much money that takes? Those shares were never cheap. What do you mean? They became cheap and like a hundredth of a cent towards the end of the era for app harvest. When I was buying them, they were like up to $10 or something. I think it was over like $5. Like they were pretty expensive. They weren't cheap, and I had already had like a ton of them. So then when they got cheap, well, yeah, of course, I got more of them and I kept grabbing them because they were cheap. That's a smart businessman, right? So I was investing into a stock that was never a penny stock. And you know, these people, they want to act like they have a voice, like they're creating voices on the internet. You don't have a voice. Just be quiet and sit down. So let me teach you how to invest. So just like when I did the penny stock concept, right? I was trying to get 10,000 penny stocks. The only reason that that project didn't work was because what I realized is with Ameritrade, they started playing games. They would do a $50 fee whenever there was a stock split, which was again me being targeted by the government because stocks don't split that often. But then all of a sudden, all these different penny stocks started stock splitting. So it was like I couldn't keep the account or keep doing it with it. Right. So like I think I just sold them all and pulled out of it and said I'm gonna do something else with whatever money was in there, right? And it was a hell of a plan, and it taught me a lot, and it really worked, and it taught me about penny stocks. Penny stocks is a real concept. If you want to invest, really, you should be starting with penny stocks. because penny stocks are the one who really have the potential to grow exponentially. So Tone Space, you want to talk about these things, but you've been homeless forever. This dude has never had a home. You've been homeless forever, just like Erica Frost, who I have your voicemail, right? Going to prison, federal indictment, all of you, right? Looking at a life sentence in prison, and you keep on trying to follow me around and then issue illegal statements towards me. I mean, that's not wise. I have your voicemail. I win. I truly own you. Don't ever say that to me again, and I need you to back that up. You said something about you own me. Nobody talks to me like that. What are you talking about? You have a weird relationship with your computer, honey. You don't run or own anyone or anything. I think that's pretty clear. That's why I'm right here in front of you, addressing you. And I've never spoke your name because you want attention, and it's pathetic. Anything else? I mean, I'm free. I'm not going to prison like you. So, again, what's up? We don't back down to nobody. We put you in your place. Okay? I already addressed you a million times back in the day. Like, what are you talking about? I addressed you one time and I kept it shaking, actually. And you just can't get over it. Right? Why are you just typing nonsense behind fake accounts? You know that's illegal, right? It's felony across state line. That's Tone Space's fake homegirl, and they claim they're friends, all these people, but they never hang out with each other. What kind of friend is that? You wish that you had a watch like this. You wish that you were a man. You wish you were me and you wish you looked like this, but you never will. Okay, Erica Frost? Mm-hmm. Like I said, you talking a lot, but what you're trying to do is get me to be in that energy because you know this platform has rules. I don't stoop to that level, and I'm a little smarter than you because I'm a genius and you not the brightest crayon in the box. Because if you was, you wouldn't be yapping all the time. Because I'm gonna tell you something, all that yapping, and you've been homeless this whole time and have no company, no business, don't make any money, right? As well as Siobhan Crow, right? As well as Jennifer Benis, as well as Ashley Wheeler. Y'all are a circle of people who fail who keep yapping. You don't scare anybody. I address individuals on an individual one time basis. You're trying to get in a group, right? And that group couldn't do anything with me. You've tried everything you possibly can, right? And every name that I just mentioned, all those folks go into prison, and you've been poor this entire time. Like, why are you upset at rich folks? That's all I want to know. Like, you're truly, truly triggered and impressed. You cannot deny it. Your jealousy is showing, and your jealousy is on like a whole nother level. Like you're losing it over there, right? And you wish that you could do something towards me because you're that angry, but you're incapable because well, you're little, scrawny, and you're weak, right? So what it is you're mad at a grown man who's an actual man and a boss and is actually strong. And I'm not gonna put up with none of your nonsense. Sorry, but what? Like I said, I paid for this cash. I own all my estates, all my homes. I rent all my estates for years. I already called up and addressed you and all you corrupt folks and everybody and explained that. I put y'all in your place. Keep my name out your mouth. You got that? I'm not the one. So again, I own everything that I paid for cash. I bought all of this. Every piece of furniture. Like I said, my $4,000 TV, my four bikes in inventory, $200 to $300. Bat cycle 1,300. So when you got someone that immature that I'm speaking and you want to interrupt me and tell me that my reality doesn't exist, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard because I showed it to you a million times. And then they want you to show them stuff, but then they want to try to sabotage it and don't want you to have it. Yeah, that's pettiness to a whole nother level. Y'all graduated from Petty University. You ain't on nothing and you ain't got nothing for me. Okay? So what happened is you got sunned, just like all your agents that you paid off got sunned and G checked and we laugh at you, right? Homeboy lost both jobs and got ran out the neighborhood. Kept getting his karma. He getting his karma every day, just like you. You are your karma. That's why y'all can't even look in the mirror. Y'all don't even like how you look or like yourself. You're projecting. You have a problem with you. You feel me? Keep my name out your mouth. Feel that, sweetheart? So yeah, like I said, I don't play no game. What? I'm a boss. I'm here on my world. I paid for all this. This is me. How you gonna tell me something ain't mine that I paid for? What? It's the weirdest thing I ever heard. What? Talking about deeds and documentation, that's my business. What's that got to do with you? The cash that bought all of this, that paid for my home, was my money. Like I told you, I paid for this cash. So why are you up in my business, first of all, and then don't have your facts straight? You're a complete stranger. You don't control anyone because you got on the internet. You're just weird, right? So again, like I said, you don't need to be speaking about my business and my life and my personal life. And at no point will we put up with that. So keep my name out your mouth. You understand? So again, what are you talking about? I don't have to put up with nothing. I don't got to tolerate nothing. Yeah, that's some coward stuff. So you mad at me because you homeless. Stay mad. And it's the same thing every day. And every day I have my home, I have my beautiful life. I got my little orange trees, right? And I'm doing well. And anything I talk about that I have, these people want to sabotage and they're mad about it. You can't do nothing with me, bro. You go ahead and stay mad and do what you're doing. So Tone Space, I know what you are, and you just admitted it with that video you put out. And I'm pretty sure that you're on an offenders list, and I'm going to end up finding out. Don't you worry. And you also are going to prison. You are looking at a federal indictment just like them because you hang out with them, and you're part of the Red Triangles. Again, every member of the underground illegal organization called the Red Triangles that does acts of domestic, you know what, and breaks the law every day across committing felonies across state lines almost every day online, every hiding or on phones. Every single one of those folks is guaranteed to go to prison. Understand that. I own you. You have it backwards. Okay. Now we don't have to discuss this ever again. We don't have to go over it ever again. So again, Tone Space, you're still homeless. Like I said, you live off the government. You get a government check, a crazy check, obviously. Somebody else pays for that apartment or wherever you're at, and you mooch off other people. You're always moving around backpacking. You're a backpacking homeless guy up in New York that you want to be a rapper and you're not. I'm a worldwide established independent rapper and the only rapper who ever went worldwide independently. Correct? So how are we the same? We're not the same. Tone Space. You're a joke. I'm the real deal. You talk about Necro, as I went over. Necro failed. Vinny Paz failed. Ill Bill failed. Jedi Monitrix failed. You can't ignore my words and keep running your mouth. Why are you even making videos? You're not monetized. Everyone who talks now, I'm going to be addressing you directly, and you're going to back down, like y'all always do. Tone Space, you ran from me in Austin. Why are you having these trolls run around and say things? Trolls don't have a voice. You ran from me in Austin. You ran from me in Austin. You ran from me in San Antonio. Why did you run from me? I invited you on the show, then you ran from me on the show as well. You got scared, you got shook, and you did what you did up there in New York, and you ran from someone, a dude who, quite frankly, is very weak. He's not strong. He's a narcissist. He wants to work out like me, and he can't. He'll never be at my level, and he thinks he's going to build a channel with like 40 subs. And he's a snitch, a known snitch, running around tattletaling, and he tattletaled on you. And you back down to him? Bro, I thought you was gonna act like you was tough, Tone Space. What happened? Where was the tough act? You didn't do nothing. You ran away with your tail tucked between your legs. See, that's what matters. All this hippity hoopla yelling and screaming. You don't get no points for that. That don't mean nothing. Now, if you yelling and screaming and right and you about something, that's different. But you wasn't about nothing. So what are the red triangles? Erica Frost, you want your name mentioned so much. What do you have to say about Tone Space taking that L in the street? You can't deny it. You can't talk around it. I just took all your options away. Oh, you don't have nothing to say, right? Can't say nothing, right? How come you can't talk on your own? Why, if I shut down a chat, you don't have a voice? Because you don't have a voice at all. Because you're nobody. Right. Yeah. It's not my fault that your homeboy, Red Pill, that ain't your homeboy. He's someone who succumbs to people who don't have $5 to their name, right? Can't go into a McDonald's and can't even afford a chicken sandwich. What's that got to do with me? I'm struggling right now for the time being, and struggling is me. I've still figured it out every single day this entire time by myself. Nobody's helped me. I haven't had any help. Nobody's done nothing for me. All y'all get in the way. All y'all don't help me. All y'all do nothing for me. Like, okay, if we gonna be like that, no problem. That's why I take seriously what I do, because I come up against all you corrupt folks and all you so-called criminals in the street and I win. I don't do no talking. I don't got to run to other people for my problems because I'm Batman. Like straight up. Like I can handle anything and anyone. That's the truth. I can literally do whatever I want, right? And I have no jurisdiction, right? So it is what it is. So what do you mean? Like this is what I do for a career, bro. I don't have to be afraid to talk. Everybody knows what I do. I'm the Batman. So again, what do you mean? I'm very careful about how I choose my words. I'm very careful about the moves I make because I'm smart and I know what I'm doing. You understand? But Batman never has a problem that he can't handle. What do you mean? Batman pays people visits. Batman is a gangster. Batman changes everything and defies gravity and changes like is gravity, literally changes gravitational pull every day. I'm the architect of this reality. There's nothing anyone can tell me or do with me. I'm free to speak however I want, especially to you. You can't do anything about it. You know why? Because you try to play victim and you're not a victim, right? And I'm not talking to anyone specifically at any time. This is a public radio show and I can say and do whatever the hell I want on it. And this is why these people are mad. This is why Marie Linda Gonzalez, who's a corrupt lawyer down here, right? She was on my phone bothering me. That was a felony, what she committed. She was bothering me on my phone, right? That's a felony. And she committed illegal use of a code communication device. Facts. And you all have done nothing about it, just like you never do anything about it when the law is supposed to be applied. Yeah. No, she was on my phone and I literally had to tell her I'm not scared of you people. So what's up? Like you were trying to issue illegal statements to me with corruption as if that would do anything with me. I can't be intimidated. I'm Batman. You know what I mean? So I stood up to you and I defeated you. And like I said, I did everything the right way, right? Did my 45 days in the can with a smile on my face, laughing, right? Because y'all a joke. And that's it. All y'all backed down. Everybody got owned. Like I said, I mean, that sounds like a man that stood up for himself. None of you people scare me. Like, you're just wrong. Now it's my turn to tell you what it really is and how I really feel. Like, no, it is what it is. People got what they deserve. So what? It's no big deal. That's reality. That's what happens in this world. People get what they deserve, especially evil people, right? So again, you can run your mouth all you want. I don't really care. I'm not, and none of your friends. I don't like none of you. I'm not watching my mouth. You can't twist my words. I know what I'm saying word for word. I speak very coherently and very clearly. And I'm not about to watch my mouth for a bunch of cowards who don't run nothing. Your justice system is a joke. Your DA is corrupt. Your judge is corrupt. All your lawyers, like Sam, are corrupt. And Sam is guilty of a felony too. Are you ever going to apply charges? And he shoulder bumped me in a courtroom. That's literally a crime. You know what that's called. So, I mean, how many things are you going to do breaking the law down here before you make sense? And Marie Linda Gonzalez, you will never be a successful lawyer. You're a complete joke. And you know why you're a complete joke? Because you're from the Valley. None of your people are successful. So when you get on my phone and you talk to me, I wait a whole bunch of years and then I address you. That's what real men do. I've been nothing but patient and nice, right? Like I said, she's a joke. You're irrelevant. You're like Bellamy, a corrupt lawyer and judge down here. Bellamy's a complete joke. He don't even take actual cases. So, like I said, they're all convenient and they all are basically adults who don't know how to adult. That's reality. Bellamy's corrupt as hell. He lets a bunch of crimes happen. Finax. Anything else? Like I said, everything will be filmed every day. I mean, I will gladly have everything on film of anybody and expose you publicly. People need to watch how they speak to me, watch what you say to me, right? I am a citizen, a concerned citizen, a citizen who stands up for what's right. I'm not afraid to say anybody's legal name, your full name, right? hmm I'm not afraid to make an issue out of anything. Keep my name out your mouth. You understand? That's how it works. We operate above the feds. I am bigger than every agency. I've gotten more done and accomplished than every agency, especially down here, right? They do nothing. But like I said, it's kind of odd because we have a lot of people that are actually my fans. I'm not here to avoid the issues. I'm here to talk about the issues. Anybody that wants to join in that, you want to run your mouth, no problem. I'm going to bring you into this and I'm going to talk about you publicly. This is what you were afraid of, right? Yeah. All them people I named are corrupt. So shouldn't you work on fixing that first? Shouldn't you have a courtroom that has, the DA's office where they're not corrupt? I mean, before you tell anybody anything, because I'm living, walking proof that you're completely corrupt and that you couldn't do nothing with me, right? Oh, yeah. And then, like I said, they put a kite out on me in the jail. All that came from Gus Elizondo. Yeah. Gus Elizondo was Sam's friend. So these people, they thought they were doing something to me. They thought they were setting me up. And in the jail, nobody could do anything with me. I was literally screaming and yelling on fools. So I had a kite out on me and I survived. It's a pretty big deal, right? Are you sure you want to get cute with me on here and run your mouth? Sorry, but what? What are you talking about? So all y'all, this is like my uncle who's another coward who he was sitting there running his mouth talking about, oh, It's about what you did. What did I do? Stand up to all you people? Right. I did the right thing. What are you talking about? What I did? What do you know? It ain't. It's about the fact that you're a hater. Just like my dad knew you was a hater. Just like you were jealous of my dad when he had his law office over there, and your worthless furniture store where you don't make sales and you ain't about nothing. Like, aren't you the same one in the past who would say, "Oh, you're really making me mad. So what? What are you gonna do about it with all 3 feet of you? You're 3 feet tall, bro. He's a punk. What are you talking about? You ain't never been nobody. Like I said, that ain't family. What who you know in family that don't do nothing for no one and sits there and picks and chooses and then goes behind your back and slanders your name. You said it's about what I did. What I did was the right thing. What I did was stand up to cowards like you from Brownsville, and Brownsville is the most discriminate place on the planet. You got anything else to say? Hmm? That's what I thought. Because you'll never say nothing to my face. Real talk. Directly to you. He's a coward. Like all y'all. All y'all down here are cowards. What do you mean? I'm not running and ducking nobody. Like, what's up? What you mean? Anybody got something to say? Yeah, that's what I thought. So people down here, they a bunch of cowards and they bozos and they run their mouth and they do weird stuff pretending. But ain't nobody done nothing with me. What do you mean? See, this is what they do. They try to pretend, right, on a network that has rules. How does that make sense? Like what? Like, and what would we have to talk about? These people, they really think they have pull. Y'all are trying to act like people tell me what to do. Don't nobody tell me what to do, especially in my family. My family's a joke. They ain't done nothing for me. Like, everything for them. I paid for everything. I did everything for my family. All these people are a joke. They don't run nothing but they mouth. Better get that right. So again, Tone Space, I mean, you've been homeless since day one, right? And your people, why are y'all so mad at my wealth? You mad at this $4,000 TV right here? Oh, it's real. It exists. Feel me? Yeah, it's got issues, but it exists. So what do you mean? And everything has issues, just like cars in my car lot have issues. I mean, that's part of what it is. I lived like Fast and I was the real Fast and the Furious. So what do you mean? Right, you're just jealous of the white man. Like, that's fine. You can be jealous of the white man. And you'll keep your distance like y'all do because you're scared and you'll stay away from me. All of you. Anybody with my name in their mouth now, I'm addressing. Like, no, I'm bringing it to whoever. I don't care who it is. So, like I said, don't say my name. You say my name, I appear like Candyman. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Right? No, like I said, people want to play with me. You people down here are so corrupt you can't see straight. I mean, what are you running your mouth for when you already lost? All these people lost. They lost in the streets. They lost within the justice system. They lost. All y'all lost. Like, yeah, don't challenge the big dog. See, that's who I am. I got a real name down here. My name is the biggest name in the valley. My name ring bells. Tyree Sneed. Everybody else is a peasant. All them fools talking, running their mouth. I don't care what you talking about, bro. I want to know when y'all gonna put some money up. That's what I want to know. I want to know when you're gonna fund the Batman, because all y'all supposed to have that little fake money, right? Because all y'all supposedly act like you live off drug funds. They all want to act like they dealers. What you mean amongst your friends? Because all y'all sit there and scratch each other's back. What does that make you? Right? Kind of like the community that tried to target me, right? That's what all of you are. So again, what are you saying? I'm sorry. Are people sure they want to get cute with me and run their mouth right now? Because I'm not the one. I don't play at all. Mm-hmm. So what's up now? Yeah, exactly. Like I said, this is my beautiful life. I run everything. I don't hide my aggression. I don't hide my anger. I don't hide my rage. I don't hide how I feel. I kick it right in front of y'all's face, and every day y'all don't do nothing about it. And you never will. Stop acting like y'all are Billy something. Y'all ain't tough, bro. You understand? Stop hiding. Stop running. What are you talking about? I'm out here every day. I'm in front of your face. Feel me? Again, anyone with something to say, you can come see me. Feel me? Talk in front of my face, bro. That's what a grown man does. That's what grown folks do, which y'all will never be. In the valley, they're all a joke. Like I said, just like at these gyms, they all a joke. All them fools that go to these gyms down here, every time I went there, they hated on me because they're not as strong as me and I'm stacked. And all the women want me. That's a fact. That's what they said. They say he gonna take all our women. I don't want your women. Half of them are hideous. For real. Right? Man, I'm king of the valley. I'm king of everywhere, boy. What you talking about? The Batman. Ask about me. Everybody love me. So, like I said, at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna get going because these mosquitoes are horrible. But like I said, at the end of the day, Tone Space, you ain't never gonna be a rapper. I'm the only rapper who went worldwide independently. Keep my name out your mouth and quit making videos and leave YouTube. You don't have a choice. We're gonna run all y'all off this network now. Straight up. I don't care about this network. I'm just gonna run all y'all off. We see y'all want to do these coward games where you flagging and blah blah. Now we just gonna run all y'all off this network now. We gonna make this ours regardless, and you can't stop it because it ain't based off of one channel. It's based off of all the channels. I can use any channel and go live. That's what I realized. I already got a voice. I already made my little check and my little money. That's all I care about. Now I'm gonna have fun with y'all, right? So, like I said, when's the last time that Erica Frost ever recorded a rap track? Never, because you can't rap, and you didn't buy no mics. You mooching, you homeless. What you got my name in your mouth for? You're nobody, bro. You're hilarious, bro. Yeah, get your game up, bro. Talking about, oh, they trying to put you into energy. Well, they can have it then. Let's play. What's up? Yeah, exactly. A bunch of people with no name in the game. They don't rap. They don't play ball. They ain't about nothing. And you think that I'm not going to say something? I'm going to keep on talking. Feel me? Yeah, you boys talk a lot, right? But you do it behind a computer and a phone. What's that about? Coward. They act like they did something. Yeah, you ain't playing with me, bro. I'm going to be me every day on here. I want you to really understand and hear me clear, bro. I have no fear of none of y'all, of your little fake justice system, of your corruption. I do this for a living. If you do anything corrupt, I'm going to expose you publicly. I am what everyone fears. This is what I do. I don't have to be nice. I don't have to be calm. I'm not a calm, nice guy. Okay? I'm a boss and I'm a gangster and I'm gonna keep being a gangster. And what you're gonna do is keep watching the gangster make bands and make racks and get money, right? Because we don't live in fear over here, little homie. So, like I said, keep my name out your mouth, all y'all. All y'all know what it is. Like I said, keep running your mouth. How about that? So, like I said, end of the day, these boys ain't about nothing. This is who I am. Why would I change who I am? I ain't changing who I am. That's how you sell your soul right there. Changing who I am for some little YouTube for a hundredth of a cent, some little money. I'm the wealthiest man on this planet, bro. Is you serious? I already got it all. I already made it. I don't care about what you talking about, and I don't care about this. I'm gonna make it perfectly clear now. You understand? Like I said, what I care about is my respect. What I care about is when people try to sit there and play with me and pretend I'm scared or I can't address them or I can't stand up to them. The hell I can't. I stood up to all y'all to your face, just like I backed Sam down and he ran to security in that bar where he was committing a felony, even bothering me repeatedly. He was stalking me. So what do you mean? See, all of y'all are in the wrong and breaking the law. I'm following the law and I'm still standing up to you. You might want to catch up and try to do things like me, right? That's why y'all ain't wealthy. That's why you don't own buildings like me that I can go live in. Oh, I can show you my buildings, but I never would because you would try to sabotage them. So what do you mean? You've seen everything. You already know what it is. I got billions in equity. I got access to buildings cost billions of dollars. Ain't nothing over here low down or anything like what you represent. Why are you projecting? Over here, this is all big money, all estates, all beautiful. What are you talking about? You know how many acres this is out here? What are you talking about? We big money over here. I sold the property, 50-acre property for 100 racks. It ain't nothing. What do you mean? No, if you want to talk and you want to try to talk down, okay, then I'm going to talk to you as who I really am. All y'all little money. Everyone on YouTube is poor. I look down on all of you. What do you mean? I look down on everyone in the valley because I created their economy. I'm the snob. I'm the rich guy. Yeah, you fools don't donate to me because you jealous because you like, oh, he wealthy. Right. You mad because I'm rich, but you got to make up your mind. You can't have your cake and eat it too. It's one or the other. Yeah, I'm the rich guy that y'all don't like because you've been jealous of me my entire life because I've been balling. That's fine. While you was jealous, I'm living life, making bands, having fun. Now I'm Batman, right? And I'm getting busy in the street and running the streets. I run everything. Batman runs Brownsville, runs the Valley. What's up now, huh? Huh? You get any realer? What? I told you the streets came to you too. Like I said, all y'all keep my name out your mouth. I don't put up with nothing. I don't care who you are. I'll address you directly, right? And I'm going to expose you. You understand? Next person that says something slightly wrong to me, I'm filming you and I'm going public. You understand? And quit approaching me. Like I said, none of y'all fools don't approach me in the street. Nothing, bro. Batman, when he's in the street, I'm just telling you, Batman's active. He working and he ain't playing. Y'all already know what good because I've done tons of stuff down here. Actually, I get busy and I'm a hood legend out here. Yeah, people know me for getting busy, but they never heard of y'all, right? They never heard of y'all. People don't commit crimes when I'm around. They don't. When Batman around, them criminals is scared. That's a fact. Feel me? So, like I said, it is what it is, man. Like I said, y'all need to do your job. All y'all poor, you still haven't gone to trade school, haven't got a job. Yeah, like I said, play with me. Like I said, y'all gonna have to go get a job and you're gonna have to donate. You don't have a choice. You know why? Because Batman changed things already, right? This is Gotham, and you're gonna do what you're told, and you're gonna pay me because you don't have a choice. All y'all gonna pay me. Now pay me my money. Feel me? Come up off my money. Y'all gonna fund this operation, and you gonna fund my project, whether you like it or not. I'm not giving you a choice. Welcome to the real world, Haas. Now catch up, because none of y'all will ever catch up to my wealth. And I make bands. I make more money than anyone who ever walked this planet. Don't ever talk to me about no money. All right, get the hell out of here, boy. Easy.